Life is good! Good morning. Well, we're here in Arrecife, Spain, which is on one of the 7 Canary Islands. This is the third of our 3 stops in the Canary Islands before we start cruising back to mainland. Our next stop will be Lisbon. Here we are. Appears to be a gorgeous island. Kind of got a Mediterranean feel to it, honestly. If you can kind of see over my shoulder there, some of the buildings are white and they all kind of match, and it's very reminiscent of some of the ports we've seen in the Mediterranean. We'll see what the day brings. We really don't have a hard plan. We're going to kind of maybe go to the beach and spend some time there if we can get a chair. And then if that doesn't work, we'll try and find the Melicon. Or seen it when I did a map recce yesterday, there was a Melicon. So maybe we'll just kind of hit up and down there, and as usual, maybe find a place for a pint. We'll talk to you later. Fellow travelers who watch the channel, just an FYI, I use a program called Maps.me. It's a free program, extreme amount of detail. Best part, it's free, and you don't need service of any type for it to work effectively. And I discovered it a couple of years ago while we were lost in downtown Havana, Cuba. We ran into some dude, I forget his nationality, and I asked him a question, and in broken English, he showed me this app. As soon as I got back to the hotel room, I downloaded, and I've been using it ever since. I actually even use it in Canada when we're on our side-by-side hitting the back trails. It actually displays trails in our part of the world in Ontario that aren't on any other map or GPS program that I personally have seen. Excellent, excellent program for those of you who travel or do any sort of outdoor sports. Maps.me, download it, fantastic. That's what we're using to navigate today. Super arid here, man. Holy. Oh, it hasn't been rain in a long time.
No, look at the size of the lava line.
I know. Lava!
Cassidy, hot lava!
Hot lava! Well, we just pushed off from the third of our Canary Island visits about 10 minutes ago. So yeah, it was a pretty decent day. We walked around a bit, went to a beach for a little while, and then basically kind of moseyed around and came back. It wasn't anything too serious today. Quite truthfully, the heat was pretty enormous there, and it was a very dry heat, a very arid heat, and we just found it a little bit uncomfortable coming from a humid climate in the valley, I suppose. But at any rate, I came back on board a little while ago, went up top and kind of hung out on the deck, and now we're back in our room, and we are now going to spend the next day at sea, and then the day after tomorrow we're pulling up in Lisbon, Portugal for our final port, which we're all looking forward to seeing that city. And then after that we're going to do 2 more days at sea and back to Southampton for a few days in London. So yeah, hopefully I'll get some footage of the ship in the coming days for everybody to see, and other than that, decent day. Take care. Cheers. Shot of the main drag from one of the walkways, catwalk I guess if you will, that goes across her. My beautiful wife ready for dinner. Take a look at this side of her. We tried to get into the Masters of Sea for a pint before supper, but there's a football game going on, so that ain't happening because we're on a European boat with Italians and British people on it. So Good luck with that. Oh yeah. I apologize, this is probably going to be a real windy video, but just thought I'd come out here and show everybody what kind of day we're having. It's our sea day to Lisbon, as I've mentioned earlier. Annette and I have kind of been taking it easy in our room and reading and whatnot. We went up to deck 15, which is where the pools are and the main bars. I wasn't sticking around there. There wasn't a seat to be found, and quite truthfully, I don't know how people are doing it in this wind. Check this out. It's hard to tell really from this distance in height, because we're at deck 10. It's really hard to tell how high those waves are. You can tell once you get down a little lower. Deck 6, there's a couple really nice windows, but we're down there earlier just for a peek, and judging from my best calculation, they're an easy 10, maybe 15 at times, but again, that's really hard to tell. But I tell you, man, this ship, 331 meters, stabilizers and ballast that she has, is barely budging it. I don't even see it. If I look out into the horizon at the bow of the ship there, here, I'll give you guys a quick look. She's barely moving. It's pretty awesome, actually. I don't know, I'm impressed. But so yeah, we just kind of came out to the deck here to get some air and check out the Atlantic Ocean. If you go straight that way, right across that way, that's North America. And behind us is, we're probably just coming through the gap of the Mediterranean Sea. Last time I looked on the map, and then once we get through the gap there, probably by later this evening, maybe tonight, we're going to start going back up against the shore of Portugal and into our stop tomorrow morning in Lisbon. Pretty cool day at sea here, all in all. To be honest with you, I kind of enjoy this experience. Very unique. I always think back to our brothers and sisters from back in the day who were doing this, specifically talking about the days of sail. It would have been pretty cool, and how they navigated against the wind like this to get to their destination by zigzagging. I find quite intriguing. Humankind is pretty ingenious when you think about it. I'll catch up with you later.
Taking all of them?
No. This is one of our favorite parts of cruising. You come to the back of the ship, there's nobody here. Space of humanity. They don't want to walk this far. They're going to stay up there in that part of the buffet, but Annette and I walked the extra 30 feet, and then we come back here and we got it. Maybe a little more than that. But anyway, check this out. This is where we're sitting, man. Right on the edge of the ship. The only thing separating us between that semi-vicious ocean is a small pane of glass. Hope those just aren't suction cups. Yes, sir. All right, we're fed and watered, and and had a nice big breakfast, because who knows when the last time we're going to eat. She's rough. She's going to be a rough day. We're going to head out to the, I guess they call it the assembly area or gathering area, and we'll see what we can find in terms of transportation. When we were up on our deck there, which is somewhere up there, I could see that there's a bunch of buses down there. Now, whether some of them are for excursions or some of them are first come first serve, we'll find out. But oh, look at this bad boy. Let's take a walk along her and check her out. They're going to do some more cleaning and maintenance on it, I see, but really impressive ship, I think. Holy mackerel. Certainly the biggest one we've been on. I think the second biggest that we've been on was the Getaway last year on a Mediterranean. It was a big ship in its own right. I think we were at 4,600 passengers. But full capacity with bunk beds full and everything, this one I think can be up to 6,900. And the captain said that they are at full capacity, so you can say that's 6,900 fairly, I think say 6,900 passengers-ish, and at least 3,000 crew. 10,000 people on the Virtuosa. 10,000 human beings on that bad boy. Unbelievable. All right, well, let's see what Lisbon, Portugal has to offer. So we just got off the hop on, hop off. So essentially we hopped off. We were on it for about 2 hours, and that was enough. We saw a lot of the city, but it was starting to go back and repeating itself. So I don't know. Maybe. So we're just gonna start walking our way down towards the cruise port, which shouldn't be too hard because essentially we'll just follow the hill going downwards towards the ocean, in theory. But take a look. Kind of in a major downtown area here. Awfully beautiful. There are a couple castles up there. They're probably boiling hot oil as we speak. Anyway, got the old tuk-tuks taking their tours, and yeah, Lisbon, Portugal, my friends. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool here, man. This sort of square. I don't know what the importance of it is, but it's pretty freaking epic. Beautiful. Wow.
They're trying to ship.
Pretty cool. Alright, well, I guess we'll cross, eh? Because it kind of, that brings us to the cruise port. We'll see. Annette and I have been booting around on foot here for the last hour or so. Now we're trying to navigate our way back to the ship. There she is there. I'm not sure how we're going to get on her, but we'll figure it out. We figured out Istanbul last year, we'll figure out Lisbon this year. Because that was a freaking nightmare. I was scared on that one. Closest we ever came to being a pier runner.
That was, we weren't even close. Dramatic.
Close enough for me.
Okey-dokey.
We had to fill out paperwork and the whole 9 yards. Ooh, she was rough. Anyway, we got ourselves a dream.
Alright.
It's drama for the show.
Yeah.
Okay, well that was the cruise port. Good. I'm happy about that.
How disastrous is my hair?
Because like when I looked on this morning, no, your hair is beautiful. I looked this morning, they said there's 5 cruise ports.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Artichoke.
fact, the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco is 30 years older than this one, which is pretty cool. So as soon as we get under it there, I'll get some footage for y'all. This is so much fun. No way. That's close, man. That is so awesome. That is so awesome. This is why we cruise, my friends. That is awesome. Majestic, my friend. Check this out. We got planes, we got boats, we got the MSC Virtuosa pushing off from Lisbon, Portugal. Look at this. Beautiful sunny day, 32 degrees here, beautiful clear water. This is what it's all about, man. Life is good. And there you have it. Future of the world, my friends, right there. Future of the world. I tell you, friends, we just found this epic little Italian joint here in downtown London. Fumo, frickin' probably the best Italian, well, I know for a fact, the best Italian food I've ever had in my life. Life is good!